Hello everyone, welcome to Living Plants and Kitty. It is the 7th of June. It's my boyfriend's birthday. We're going to have a little party later on, but I just wanted to do my June 2020 balcony update. Loads of things have changed since even May. In April I did a balcony update. May didn't have time, so this is the 2020 video, and finally everything is more or less in its place. This is the balcony, about 3.5 meters by 2 meters. I painted it recently. I'm so happy with the colours. So far no chipping. You can see the floor for once. Not full of plants. The table is folded right now. Give it a bit of space. That's where I store all my stuff. So I'm going to go in a bit closer and show you what I've got going on. So I'm growing lots of salad leaves. So this is lettuce Attico. They've been growing really happily in this little container. We've already started harvesting them. Started in May, and they're so delicious. These were my salad peas / are my salad peas peas for salads, but I kind of left it too long and they're a bit tough now. So I've been eating the peas. Where are they? Enjoying them. But I think I'm going to put them to the compost and start again. Coriander's also seen better days. Some of it's going to seed actually. Starting to flower. Yeah, you can see it's starting to flower. So I'm going to chop off most of it and then sow some more. These are meadowflower seeds I've sown into pots. I'm actually doing a video on that that you can give to people as a lovely sweet gift, like a little meadow in a pot. So I only sowed them a week ago and they're already germinating because we've had crazy hot weather here. So yeah, they're doing nicely. These are some peppers. This is an experiment I've got going on. I took these peppers from a pepper when I was cooking, took lots of seeds and they germinated really well, so I want to see how they're going to go, because there's always a bit of a hit and miss whether you're going to get actual fruit from store-bought peppers. So yeah, I don't want to give too much space to these peppers because I don't know if I'm going to get any fruit for them, and I don't have much space anyway, so I just need to be a bit strategic with that. I'm going to cover these as well because they're already being attacked by those aphids, which I have a lot of problems with. And also they love the heat, don't they, peppers? So I'm going to cover them probably with plastic bottles. Make a little conservatory like that and that. Nasturtiums. These are, it's a dwarf variety, so they're perfect for container gardening and little pots. They haven't started flowering yet, but they're looking good. I only sowed 3 seeds into the pot, but I think I actually could have sown a 4th. I'll show you there. So next time I'll probably pack the pot more full with seeds and just see what happens. That's just some things I got from work. Thyme and mint and lavender. These are petunia, but they're not flowering at the moment, so yeah. My zucchini. Oh, this plant is teaching me so much. I've already done 2 videos on how to tell the difference between the male and female flowers, and then also how to fertilize the female flower. I'll link them. I'll link all the videos that I mentioned. But oh, it's so happy in this pot. And look at all the fruit. You see? It's a beauty. I have noticed, so where is it? So there's natural variegation, but I've actually noticed that I think that there is some, where is it there? Some spots of maybe mould. And I think that that's got that from my peas, the peas that I've got in the pot, because they're really covered with this kind of mould looking thing. So I'm going to take them out, I think, and put new ones in because I don't want space to get covered in this mould. So I'll probably treat that with something. I need to figure out exactly what it is though first. The aubergine plant is also doing really well in the pot. Lots of flowers. also learning so much. You just learn so much when you have plants yourself. It's not the same as a book, it's so much better. So these flowers self-pollinate, and I've had loads of bees here as well. And look at this. Oh, I've got 2 aubergines already coming. This is Ophelia. So this is a real good compact, bushy aubergine plant, and it's perfect for balcony gardens, said the Guardian. His little face. These are the peas. We've eaten them constantly. I thought, oh, should we wait and then pick them all at once and have a nice pea salad or something, but no, we've been picking them. The peas have been through the mill, so they've got some sort of mildew, and they also had leaf miner larvae in the leaves. Let's see if I've got anyone. I did a video on that as well, although it's not finished. Yeah, so I'm probably going to take all this out and then start again. The fuchsia, I bought that for myself as a treat because I just love fuchsia. And I thought, oh, I'll have to wait until I have a big garden one day to get fuchsia, but I thought, no, bugger that. I'm going to do it now. YOLO. Look at the flowers. They remind me of little fairies. Like with little dresses on. Sweet. This video is going to be long. Look at the yellow. Isn't it gorgeous? I highly recommend mixing your own paint so you can get the colour exactly as you like. Anyway, chives. Already been chopping them off as we're eating them. Pruning. They're growing back. Really nice. I've got my own chives on the go, which I'll show you now actually. So I wanted to see if you could grow chives in little pots and how big they would get. And they're growing well. Got 2 more pots here. But they're not that thick yet. So I'm just gonna see how they go. If they're not so strong, I'll just harvest this and eat them and then probably stick to larger pots. But these pots are perfect for hanging on the trellis that I've got from my runner beans here. So I just wanted to see what would work. Talking of hanging baskets, if you have a balcony garden and you want to grow as much produce as possible, hanging baskets are your best friend. This is the rocket, this is Ruca. Wow, they are so easy to grow. Germinated super quickly and have grown like a dream. I just scattered the seeds in. And I've got all this gorgeous rocket. I've already been eating it as well. It's really, I'm going to have some actually. Wow. Oh my god, it's so peppery. Lovely. Strawberries. In another hanging basket. I've already been eating strawberries. And the strawberries are already putting out stolons. If I had enough space, this would grow longer. And then it would touch the soil and it would become a new strawberry plant. So this is asexual reproduction, but obviously in this pot or this hanging basket I'm not going to have enough space. So yeah, probably have to snip it off. I don't know actually, I'll see. More lettuce. The basil here, so this is store-bought basil. This one, actually I grew them myself, so that's from seed. But this is store-bought, that's also store-bought, and that's more from seed. If you want to have them nice and bushy like this, separate them and then plant them into a much bigger pot and you're going to get, honestly, endless basil. This is my basil. This is sweet basil. Again, they've sort of been attacked by aphids, so the leaves have gone all strange and curly. Yeah, what are you going to do? Meanwhile, that's what I'm going to do. Still haven't done it. Moving to the container. So we've just planted up. I've got like 9 tomatoes on the go in this tiny space. I don't know what I was thinking, but I love tomatoes. So these are all Romello. And they're so easy to grow. They're cherry tomatoes. Really super easy, no problems at all. So we planted 1, 2, 3 into the big planter. I've also planted some basil because they're good companions. with companion planting. So I'm going to see how that goes. I've got support for them there, staked them as well. Flowers everywhere. The bees love it. Where are the tomatoes? Already got tomatoes growing too. Yeah, so they're doing lovely, wonderfully. Add some more basil into here. This is a store-bought pepper, planted that too, it's already flowering, and there's one that actually has already starting to grow the fruit. And then these two are peppers that I grew from seed. So let's see how they go. And lastly are the roof shells, which honestly they've been an absolute saviour this year. Such a difference. Been able to grow so much more. Got two planters with wildflowers, the meadowflower mix for the bees to attract them, and also just so they have something to eat. Yeah, so we've got one there, they're loving it, and there's another one there at the front. They also sort of act as protection for the plants in the middle. Sorry, I keep having to change the light because it's constantly changing. It's really cloudy today. Look, bees. There's always like 3 or 4 bees on it. This is a sedum I got from work. Very happy there. They're my strawberries. Did a video on that. We've already been munching them. They're doing well. That's my Thai basil, lemon basil. I didn't look after them properly. I didn't put them into the soil quick enough. They were too long in the module trays, and some of them are already flowering, and they're tiny. So I think I might have to start again with them. So that's my fault. And then lettuce. Loads of lettuce. Honestly, so delicious. And so I've started harvesting, and it's already starting to grow back. You can see. So I wait and see what happens. And lastly, almost forgot about you. This is chard, and the variety is Charlie. And again, like the rocket, it grew like anything. I think it's been a month that I sowed them. Already yummy. I'm gonna have another bit. Sorry. Oh, so fresh. Definitely recommends variety to grow as well. And they're really happy in the pots. Oh, they're under beans. One is a Lady Di, the other one's Borlotto Rosso, and the third one I can't remember. I'll link it down somewhere. So they're growing well, but I haven't provided enough support for the vines. So if you can see, they're all sort of gathering around 1 or 2 stakes. So I'm going to try and tie some string from the top and then let it fall down to the bottom and sort of try and encourage them to wind around them. It's my first time growing runner beans. I love it. And as ever, I'm learning loads. You never stop learning. So that was my June 2020 update. You can see loads is going on. I'm super happy with all of it. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.